Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will get a rune, a tarot card from the runic tarot deck, and another rune of clarity for each position in your rune reading here as the week goes. So this is the Celtic Spirit Oracle deck here. We're going to get a message of clarity here from that at the very end too. So please stay tuned for that at the very end. In your recent energetic past is the God Ing's rune of Ingwaz. This is an irreversible rune. This is all about your stability of that successfully planting that seed in fertile soil, and like knowing when that seed will, not even knowing when, but knowing that it is in fertile soil, it will bear fruit, it will open at the right time, it'll grow roots at the right time, etc. Right? It'll bear fruit at the right time. And there's like that whole lesson in divine timing, blessings or challenges here with that in your recent energetic past. This is also recognized as the divine masculine's rune, with healing aspects of ego, responding without reacting, right? And knowing without guessing. This is in a very healthy ego kind of aspect, or a healed ego aspect of that sense of being, like knowing that the present is a very fertile time to plant seeds, so to speak. So in your energetic past, again, blessed or challenge here with the aspects of that, we have the Two of Wands to clarify. So this is making a decision of whether to go out and expand or to stay and fortify. And you're kind of weighing the decisions. Like, do I stay or do I go and expand? Or do I have that clarity coming in? So this is very much, the blessings or challenges with those sort of decisions and aspects of that inner growth, right? Is it a good time to check in with the decisions of being able to go ahead and remain in divine flow no matter what? That's your answer. It's not do I go or do I stay. It's like, it's yes to divine flow, whatever that is, right? In your rune of clarity for the energetic past is authenticity. It's through the rune of Sawilo. So being lucky, being fortunate, this is the rune of like the sun, where it shines on everybody and everything without hesitation, reservation, or judgment, right? So that, in that sense, calling you to embody that energy where you're showing up, you're shining without that judgment, right? With being just your authentic self, your stable, authentic self, and making that firm decision of like, yeah, whatever that divine flow is, that's what I want to do. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. Again, bless or challenge with aspects of all that in your energetic past. Here in your energetic now is the rune of Fehu, rune of cattle, rune of wealth, of abundance. Are you pulling down that abundance? Are you distracted and not being present with it? Are you grounded, or are you reaching outside of yourself for it? What does abundance mean to you? Do you have a healthy relationship with abundance? When I said abundance, what was the first word you thought of? A lot of good questions there with Fehu in the present. Knight of Swords reversed to clarify this. So Knight of Swords reversed is not the time right now, or it hasn't been the time right now, to make those charging ahead type of almost reactive energy type of actions or communications, of kind of reining it in, and kind of checking yourself first, which is great. That I see you kind of carrying in that past energy there, along with in practice form here with you, that you're not really attached to the past, but you're carrying in those lessons, learning your authenticity, remaining in flow. You've accepted that choice, whatever divine flow is. With Redo here, Redo is that following your joy and your bliss in divine flow, stepping away what is discordant or abusive, right? And remaining in divine flow, in step with flow. Remaining in, like, not resisting the energetic waves in your life. And so bless or challenge with these aspects, right? How am I flowing with abundance? Kind of a question kind of comes into mind there. In your near future is Isa, Isa's going within for clarity, that letting the ice form over the deep lake for that beautiful clarity, that emotional depth. You can see down into the lake through the ice for that emotional depth and that clarity. Isa could be, and this is irreversible too, so this is a rigid dedication to your divinely guided path. Now, this could cause you to slip up and have to repeat life lessons depending on how you're doing with all these energies. If you hear my dogs in the background, I apologize. They're like doorbells. They work whenever a car is driving by. So in the near future here with Isa, this is, you could need to just go within, letting that ice form, or kind of like a Four of Swords kind of energy. That'd be neat. Let's see what kind of card we have for this. All right, the Emperor. Yeah, just be firm and resolute, and like on your divinely guided path, like that, almost rigid to that sense. But you don't want to be rigid to the point where you're not fair, you're not just, right? You want to be like the Emperor, and this is beautiful energy here. This is fully in charge of you, yourself, your energies. Yeah, building that lasting legacy, working on what is here, what is present first, and then kind of going and expanding. This is the Othala, the rune of legacy, clarifying this. With this here, this is aspects of, is it healthy enough for the next 7 generations, or is it transitory? Is it perpetual? Those type of going within and like, what do I want to be known for? What kind of lasting legacy do I get to leave behind? As the Emperor, you are in charge of all of this in your own inner standing, and you're needing to go within to make sure that this is a healthy, lasting legacy moving forward here for you. Now, this could be blessings or challenges here with that too in your near future, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. In your influence of the now is the rune Algies, needing to be defensive, or having been in a defensive posture, maybe having your faith tested here even. Algies, the rune of the elk, that divine connection, divine protection, very grounded energy here too, calling for that grounded energy. And this is a reassurance here too, to know that you are divinely connected, divinely protected yourself. So that's calling in just to help you check in with yourself in the now, and trying to get you to wake up, like to say, hey, look, you're divinely protected here. You're divinely connected no matter what. So 6 of Cups is reversed here to clarify. With that, the 6 of Cups reversed here, and Algies here is definitely a test of faith. Is it healthy for your family? Maybe feeling like you're a little isolated, not really supported in that energy. Yeah, it's all about how are you showing up? How are you manifesting this? Are you leading by example? Are you practicing what you preach? Those sort of energies, which are good things to check in with, just to make sure that we're at least checking on our energetic path. So Keda's here with Augies and 6 of Cups reversed. I see this as kind of a challenge to yourself. Like, how are you on your journey? Are you being divinely guided? Are you in your ego energies? Did you actually heal your ego here? Or are you just challenged with carrying this forward? Let's see what your advice here is for right now here, Sagittarius. Yeah, adapting into a new beginning, nurturing yourself. This is the Birch Goddess's rune of Berkana. This is about, yeah, starting that new way of being, starting that new project, that new thing, whatever that is, and nurturing that with a familial style sense of nurturing, like the Empress card. It would be really cool if we got the Empress here. Because this is knowing how to begin and bless and nurture things as they evolve, and so to yourself. Okay, Sagittarius, so get into this new beginning and start nurturing it in divinely guided ways, whatever that is for you. Here we have the Temperance card, clarifying this. This is divine alchemy, that transmutative kind of energy, where this has dagas all over. This is really hard to see, but with this is that dichotomy energy, being the master thereof, knowing that you can do whatever you want with these light and dark, or the balance thereof, right? This divine alchemy, transmutation energy. So yeah, this is like literally you like creating something more healthy, more blessed into being, and making that into your legacy and solidifying that with that emperor there. This is a beautiful new kind of like you've had a wake-up call here, it looks like. So let's see what's in your near future. Okay, let's get a rune of clarity here first. My apologies for that. Okay, yeah, Isa, going within, definitely, yeah. This is a new way of you, of beginning. So this is a very internal kind of thing where you're going to need to be present with yourself, rest, recharge, integrate, right? Reflect in your emotional depth, really nurture and get into that new beginning, get into your divine alchemy aspects of this transmutation process that you're going through, and building into that new legacy. Definitely going within is going to be your guide moving forward. Remain true to your path. Yeah, let's look at your outcome here in all of this. This is a great room reading here for you, Sagittarius. Divine downloads, prophetic dream work, enhanced communication with divine source, with yourself, with others. This is Ansus. This is like it could be deja vu, could be spirit signs, like just an enhanced sense of communication. Balancing that out with, is it grounded? Are we receiving it well? Is everything passing through the love filter? Are you communicating externally too? Are you networking a bit better here in the near future in your outcome? This is, I believe, your like new blessings, like an intuitive kind of like a download of an affirmation of sorts, like for you to be like reassured that yes, this is your new course correction. It looks like on your divinely guided path. High Priestess reverse is called into this, so interesting that this is reversed for the High Priestess here, because this is still calling you to remain grounded in your communication, and don't look for all of the answers from divine. You're going to need to make some of them yourself. It looks like you're not really you're still needing to open up to and not be closed off to the idea of leadership and stepping into your authority. It looks like you're healing aspects of communication with divine here in your outcome. Yeah, and it's because you decided to do the way you're doing things differently, the way you're being, who you are, a little bit differently. Yeah, let's see what that rune of clarity is. Yeah, God Tier's rune of the vector of victory, the arrow of success here. This is sticking up for what is good, what is just, what is true, kind of like Libra energies with that scales of justice, of what is good and true and just in the world. So this is the warning here, not to become a martyr out of it unless you know what you're signing up for. But I see you in that vector of victory. This is a due diligence. This is doing all that disciplined work daily, day in, day out. How you're showing up for yourself and others, and receiving that communication downloads, and staying grounded and applying it, is how you become that emperor, how you build that lasting legacy, how you solidify and stay on your narrow, on your rigid path there. This is awesome energy here for you, Sagittarius. Very powerful energies here for you for this week. So let me know in the comments below how it resonates here with you. We're going to go ahead and get a card from the Celtic Spirit Oracle deck. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Sagittarius's divinely guided rune reading here for this week. What message of clarity, please? Show us one card of clarity, please. Divine, show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for divinely guided Sagittarius's rune reading here for this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is 32, the Gatekeeper. Words at the bottom say Gatekeeper, power, and abundance. That's a big dragon eye in that portal there. That's beautiful. The number 32 on there added up is 3 and 2 is 5. So 5 is a number of changes. So you are going through some big changes here. Let's look at this card some more. Again, at the bottom it says gatekeeper, power, and abundance. Dragons to the Celts were seen as gatekeepers to other worlds and caretakers of treasures. Drawing the gatekeeper card is very significant. This high vibrational card means that abundance is coming your way because you have put in the hard work. It has not gone unnoticed, and the dragon is gifting you with helping you with abundance in whatever form you need at this time and for your future success. You might have reached the point where you know where you are going and what you need to do, but the resources don't seem to be there for you. Know that they will come, and at the right time. Once you gain the full ally of the dragon, you must ensure that you remain true to your word. They don't take kindly to tricksters and are also able to recognize one if they see one. They will only appear to you if you are worthy and humble about it. There is no place for ego here. There is only place for truth and eagerness to do good. The most powerful of all Celtic symbols, the dragons were also known as great protectors. They protected great treasures of the world, and man had always longed for. The Celts believed that wherever a dragon flew, the land would become more powerful. They are a symbol of vision, wisdom, and prophecy. They were the guardians of all knowledge and wisdom, which may be why we see them sitting on their gold. You see, treasure is not always about money or material items. Therefore, by drawing this card, you may ask the dragons for their guidance, wisdom, and knowledge of the future. They may aid you by bringing you riddles to solve, but know that any guidance from the dragons will help you with your quest. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.